testing. Alright, we're about to get started here. Just going live, guys, for a little bit here. Just testing the audio, making sure everything's working. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video today. We're going to be flying the DC-6 here. An old school classic plane built in the 1940s. I've been learning as much as I possibly can about this aircraft in hopes that I could someday fly it. You know, we're gonna attempt to fly it today, but there's so many things to know about this aircraft. They modeled it very realistic, and they did a really good job with it. However, you need a flight engineer to fly it, so I'm in the process of trying to learn this aircraft without the flight engineer, which is not impossible, but definitely a difficult task to do, especially if you never flew a rotary aircraft before in your life, you know. I'm not a real world pilot. I'm just an aviation enthusiast. I guess you would call me a student pilot for now. I'm still trying to earn my wings. So with that being said, we're gonna get into this video. I'm just pulling up our flight simulator here. We're gonna go inside the DC-6. I keep wanting to say DC-10, but I do have a McDouglas DC-80, 82, I think it is, right? Alright, so yeah, here's the McDouglas DC-6B. This is by PNGD, right? Is that correct? PMDG, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead to Sky Harbor here. We'll do on the west coast since it is dark on the east coast where I'm at. We need a little bit of light just to take a look at this aircraft. Let's spawn it right here on ramp 135. That sounds like a good place to start. Let's go ahead inside the aircraft and get this plane started up. If you don't know how to start up the plane, you'll be seeing that in this video today, among other things. I'm just going to go over a few of the flight controls and the things that I've learned and talk about that as we try to take off, fly around, and come back for landing. We're just gonna cruise around and nothing crazy. I don't have a flight planned or anything logged off there. So this is the beautiful DC-6, and they got a little bit of a, looks like they got a little battery hookup to it. It's a 4-engine rotary engine aircraft. Very beautiful aircraft inside and out. I don't know how to open the steps, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if we can even do that. Let's see if I can figure out. Is there a button for that? Let's see. Just gonna play around here and see what we can see. They did a fantastic job with this aircraft, I'll tell you that much. Wow. Alright, well, let's go ahead into the captain's seat. I'm going to go to, they have a tablet computer here. If you're going to fly the aircraft without them, let's see, what's this called? Dark. We have stairs, wheel chocks. Okay, pilot cover. Front cabin close. Let's see. Is that? Oh, that's how you open it. Okay, well, we open the door, and now we put the stairs. Oh, look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Alright. That's nice. That looks like it would be a great thumbnail, huh? Yeah, I think that's a pretty good thumbnail. What do you guys think? Let's see. Just if I could take myself out of it, it would be even better. Alright. Alright, let's go back inside the aircraft here. What is this? Oh, cargo compartments. We can get that loaded up. And what's that? Oh, the food service door, or possibly another exit. Okay, now we're talking here, huh? Very, very nice. I want to see inside this thing. Let's take a look inside of it. How do we get in it? Maybe a drone? Let's see if we can fly a drone in there. Oops. I never said I was a good drone pilot. Okay, well, I can't fly a drone to save my life, so let's see if we can get any interior shots here. No? Oh, these are just other shots? Okay. What is this? Cockpit? Alright, so I want to see inside the back of the cabin, but I guess that's not the most important thing. Let's go, what is this? Are there more steps? Oh, you could put a steps back there too for loading the passengers. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, now that we know that, let's go ahead and close everything up here. That's so cool how they have the latch pull. Alright, let's go to the before startup pre-flight. Let's get the power on here. I'm going to start up these engines. They're putting the power on there. I like this plane. They're going to turn the radios on. The original radios on this aircraft are actually here, but they don't work. They're outdated. So they added radios up here that are workable. This right here is for your rudder trim, and this right here is for your aileron trim. They put them up to the neutral position. Idle. He started. Now he pretty much set us up for the start engine for engine number 3, which is going to be our first engine. As you can see, this is mixtures up. The magnetos are sent to both. There's 2. In each one of these engines, you have your left and your right, and then you have your both. So they're independent ones, spark plugs, if you will. That's in all 4 of these rotary engines. When we start them up, they're going to give us a count of the blades. Just have to press this and they'll count for you.
6, 5,
When he gets to 12,
12.
we hit boost and then prime. And there you go. That's how you start it with the first officer, the flight engineer who sets everything up. Now, if you want to start another engine, which we'll be doing here now, once this gets set, we come down here and just check our oil pressure. Now, with the rotary engine, you see there's a lot of shake going on. We do not want that engine above 1,000 RPMs when it first started up until we get the oil heated above 40 Celsius. So we want to idle about 1,000 RPMs. See, we don't have that shake anymore, which is good. Shaking is bad in rotary engines from what I've been learning. And everything's looking good. We're going to have low oil pressure in our number 1 engine when we first started up. That's going to remain low because I think it remains low. Well, let's find out. Okay, let's go to our next engine. What we want to do first is come down here to our mix, put that up. That introduces fuel to the engine number 4. Then, of course, we need spark, which is your magneto, and select the engine for start. And then we put our boost pump on to enrich our fuel mixture. And now we are ready to start engine number 4. So we'll go ahead and start a countdown.
3, 5, 12.
Boost and prime. And there we go. Our second one is started and complete. And now we'll wait for that. I'll come back down here. Let's see where we're idling at. Okay, we don't want to idle too high on our RPMs. Came up a little bit here. We can go ahead and bring that slightly back as well. And we got a good start. We'll just wait for that temperature to come up as well. And now we are moving on to engine number 2. Introducing fuel. Switching over. If you forget to switch to this, it will not start your engine. Switch our magnetos on, fuel pump on, and we are ready to start engine number 2.
3, 6, 5, 12.
There we go. Engine number 2 is started. We got a little bit of extra power in there. Don't want too much in. I want to bring that power down to 1,000 RPMs, as you can see here. All right, and now we only have to start engine number 1 up. We got good pressures. Everything's looking okay. I want to be kind of gentle with this aircraft. You know, you can't really you gotta kind of take your time with it when you start it up. It's very, well, I wouldn't say sensitive, but it just takes a precise actions with this aircraft, you know. Like, you gotta really monitor it and make sure you're not gonna hurt the engines here. Alright, fuel's on. We set the sparks to both. Set this to number 1. Fuel pump number 1's on, and now we're ready for the engine number 1 startup.
3, 6, 5, 12.
Alright, now we have 4 working engines. Alright, now that we have 4 working engines, we're just checking everything here. Okay, here's your oil pressure. Still kind of low on some of them. This light's on, which is fine. These are temperature gauges you see here. This is a little bit warmer because they've been started up longer. This one's starting to come up the temp. Looking good in the green on the right and left engines. These two are still slightly cold if you look at the needles here. We're just waiting for them to get up to about 60 Fahrenheit here, or at least above 40 Fahrenheit. Alright, now that that's done and we got the engines on, we can go ahead back to our flight engineer here and have him do a after startup checklist. He's going to turn off our boost pumps.
Off and off.
Okay.
Battery switch.
Battery switch.
Plane ventry.
Okay.
Generators and inverters. Checked and on. Emergency lights. Armed. Ground power.
They disconnected the ground power.
Start checks complete.
Alright, now that that's done, we can move on with the flight engineer's help to before takeoff.
Boost pumps on low.
These are
Selector and crossfeed.
boost pumps.
And crossfeed off. Autopilot and carbide. Off and cold.
Now before you...
Cooling system.
I'll let them finish talking.
Forward. Pressure and quantity checked. Okay. Flaps 20.
Now your flaps are
Flaps set 20.
down here,
Windows and turbine.
and I believe this is your landing gear.
Closed. Controls. Gust lock released. 3. Detonator.
They released the locks for your throttles there.
Cowl flaps. Rigid locked. Set. Transmit.
Okay.
And on. Before takeoff checks complete.
Alright, before takeoff check is complete. And now we are ready to take off. Alright, let's go ahead and taxi out here. Actually, we probably should get IFR clearance from runway here. Ground services. Tune to ground. Taxi to remain in pattern.
Phoenix ground Liberty 757 with Gulf
We're gonna
request
do,
taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do anyway.
Taxiing full short runway 8 via taxiway Hotel Alpha Alpha November Golf Hotel Hotel 5 cross runway 25 left Golf 7 Foxtrot 9er cross runway 7 left Echo 9er Tango Charlie Charlie 5 Bravo Bravo 1 cross runway 8 Alpha Liberty 757.
There's a plane taking off right there. All right.
Liberty 757 hold position. Caution other traffic. Liberty 757, continue taxi.
Hold position Liberty 757.
I don't usually wait for other traffic, even though you're supposed to in real life. I just don't, for the simple fact that if you do, they'll continue to put traffic in your way. So, just trying to avoid that situation. Now we could probably try to do a run-up before we take off here, since we have not flew this plane today. You're supposed to do a run-up with it before takeoff. I'm gonna see if we can. I'm gonna see if the flight engineer has a run-up system. If they don't, I'm not 100% sure. I do know somewhat how to do it, but I'm still learning that process. It's a little bit more advanced than I know, and there's an advanced one to watch for as well that I'm trying to learn how to do. PNDG, I'm pretty impressed with the way they made this plane, and I also bought the 737-700, which I absolutely love. This plane, I don't know if you guys can hear, but when you hit the brakes, you can hear the brakes squeaking. It's really pretty cool, to be honest with you. We have a pretty long taxi because Phoenix is a humongous airport. I don't know why I always pick this place, but I did it because it's daylight and Phoenix, Arizona is beautiful, so why not fly around it in a classic plane? Like, it just makes sense. It's nice and dry out here. Beautiful aircraft. I mean, it just feels right. This is the weird part about Phoenix. They have a lot of bumps over here with this runway right here. Oop. Oh, gotta be careful. Oh, there's a airplane trying to taxi directly into us for some reason. We'll just go over here to avoid him, since he doesn't seem to understand that we're over here. I don't know why they would put that guy on the same runway as me, but whatever. Can you get out of my way? Sheesh. Alright. The more I learn about this plane, the more I love it. They made it kind of easy for beginner pilots, like, to use it too, because they have the flight engineer. If they didn't have that, I think this plane would be super difficult to start up and understand how it works, because you would be blowing engines right and left, you know? I love this plane. Did I even take a picture of that? All right. Alright guys, back inside the cockpit here. I'm just gonna try to brake a little here. Now we want to do a run-up. Maybe I can go a little bit over here and turn back around.
Phoenix Tower Liberty 757 ready at runway 8 straight out departure.
Okay.
Liberty 757, altimeter 29.70 at 10. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 8.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8 Liberty 757.
I wanted to do a run-up before we take off here. Let's see if I can do that. I might have to take off the flight engineer in order to do that, though. How do I turn off aboard? Okay. Now I think we have control. Yep. Okay. That's what we want. I'm just gonna turn up the pressure. You want to get this up to 30 here now. There we go. I want to get all these engines up, so we gotta bring engine 2. Let's see, it says 1 and 2 there. Try to bring these up to 30% power for the run up. All right, and now I think we gotta check our engines here. Oh, we lost an engine. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, we lost one engine here. That's not good. Just doing a run-up test, and I wanted to do that the check. Crap, but we lost an engine. I wonder if we can start that thing back up. That's not good. All right, let's see if we can get that thing started again.
Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 020 at 10. Caution the generic landing runway 7 left. Clear to land runway 7 right. Clear to land runway 7 right American 2588.
12.
Alright, engine number 1 is giving us an issue right now. I got a light on for that. Let's try it one more time.
3. 6. 5. 12.
All right.
First. Line tanks and crossfeed off. Hydraulic system. Down, forward, pressure and quantity checked. Okay. Flaps 20. Flaps set 20. closed and on 3 inches stabilized. 3 inches. Stabilized. Kill flaps. Kill flaps. Kill flaps.
Okay, we're about to take off now.
Full power, please.
American 2588 exit runway when able.
I hope these engines hold together. The run-up did not go so good. Oops.
Full power set.
American 2588 turn next taxiway. American 2588 contact ground on 129er decimal 625. One two niner decimal 625 American 2588.
Uh-oh. We got a little bit of an issue with this plane.
Meter power. Setting meter power 48 inches, 2600 RPM.
Why is it doing that?
Meter
Oh,
power set. Climb power. Setting climb power.
Liberty 757 leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Phoenix Tower Liberty 757 frequency change. Phoenix approach Liberty 757 is type 5 miles east of Sky Harbor, 2,500 feet.
Climb power set.
Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Liberty 757 Phoenix approach. Squawk 4057.
After takeoff checks complete.
Squawk 4057 Liberty 757.
Liberty 757 radar contact 6 miles east of Sky Harbor 2,000 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace Liberty 757.
we got an engine fire? Oh boy. I think this engine is messed up. Oh gosh. The engine number 2 is off? We're having problems with this number 2 engine. We got an emergency situation here. Oh boy. Is that the sunlight or are we on fire? Oh, that looks like a problem. Oh no, they're all doing that. Huh. I guess they can't all be on fire, right? Alright. We just left Sky Harbor there. Let's turn around and see if we can come in for a landing over there. If I can just figure out where we just left from. Oh, there it is. Okay. Set a cruise here.
Cruise power, please. Setting cruise power.
Let's put before.
757 contact Phoenix approach on 123.7.
26 inches.
Good day.
Going to 123.7 Liberty 757. Phoenix approach Liberty 757 2,600 feet.
Friendly tree 55, you are 16 miles southeast. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 7 right approach via Alice transition. Clear to Alice.
5 instruments. Cross check.
Liberty 757, Phoenix approach altimeter 29.74. Continue as planned. Liberty 757 contact Phoenix approach on 120.7. Good day.
120.7 Liberty 757. Phoenix approach Liberty 757 2,800 feet.
Liberty 757, Phoenix approach altimeter 29.73. Continue as planned.
There's the runways in sight. We're gonna go ahead and try to land this thing. Before landing, descend. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Okay. Jeez. I'll tell you what, I don't think you're supposed to fly the plane like that.
25%. Mistress Ridge, please. Alter Ridge. Mixture set. Gear up and down, please. Gear up and down. Gear down and locked. 3 rings. Props. 2400 RPM.
Okay.
2400 RPM set. Cow flaps. +3 degrees. Cow flaps set. ADI. ADI off. ADI is off. Rally heights. Speed good. Extend flights.
Tokyo drifting. Woohoo! Just kidding. I don't think you want to do that, but. And that's how you land a DC-6. Okay, well, probably not the best idea to do that, but still kind of fun. Alright, that was fun. Just kind of cruising around tonight, you know? I'm gonna go over here and shut this aircraft down now. A lot to learn about this plane. I'm still not 100% sure even how to use it that good. I need to learn how to do a flight plan with it and try to actually fly it to a destination. Go ahead and park. Right here. We can watch planes come in as we turn off the engines here. Pretty cool. Look at that landing. Okay, he didn't do a Tokyo drift like me, but we'll give it to him. After landing.
Target brings.
All right. Very nice. There you have it. A somewhat successful flight with a little bit of a Tokyo drift in there. Now, let's just go to another aircraft that PMDG made as well. I want to just do a quick startup and see if I remember how to do that. Alright, let's switch planes real quick. The other PD, what is it called? There's my Douglas, I missed that plane. But let's see. Where is... Oh yeah, we haven't flew the CJR. I missed that plane too. I got so many cool planes now. It's like hard to choose which one to fly, you know? I'm not complaining, that's a good complaint, you know? Alright, depart. Let's just go on the runway. This plane is freaking awesome. You could do a flight plan, like everything, right through the FMC. I know how to use the FMC, I think. I mean, I'm going to study more about this aircraft too. I love it. I learned a lot about it. I probably have a lot more to learn, but I'm going to go over some tutorials with the PMG and do some flights on this as well soon. In the meantime, let's just go up here, turn on the battery, and get this plane up and running. If I can find the battery. I always have trouble. There it is. Bam. Okay, now we go to F2. Actions. Let's connect the ground power here. Okay, that should do it. Alright, now we got ground power. Let's go back up here and oops, that's not the right one. Sorry. Don't light. Alright. And then F6, I believe. Or 7. Yeah, there it is. Let's put on the nav. I'm just gonna show you guys. This is gonna go to analog. There you go. Set this to see how much time we got for that. And it's at 0. Cool. Alright. Let's go overhead. Put on ground power, air bleed, and let's start up the APU. Let's let them know what we're doing outside here. There we go. Low pressure light is on. APU is starting up. Go out here. Can hear that thing starting up. Very nice. Alright, coming all the way up, and it's gonna drop back down. Cool. Alright, drop back down. And cross speed. Alright. I think you can turn ground power. Nope. Oops. Sorry. Ground power cannot go off yet. No, that can't go off yet either. Alright, we're ready for startup. Let's go ahead and start up these engines. Oops, put the heaters on, heat on. Okay. I don't know if I can put that on yet. Yellow damper on. Emergency arm. Okay. Now, let's start up engine number 1. Oops, actually, I'm supposed to start up the other one first. Oops, crap. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. Low battery. F2, menu. Oops. Screwed up the startup. Okay, we got ground power. Okay.
Phoenix Ground Liberty 757 requesting pushback.
Phoenix Ground Liberty 757, no pushback tag is available to answer your
Let's
request.
initialize this real quick.
Phoenix Ground Liberty 757 with Gulf request taxi to the active departing straight out.
Liberty 757 taxi to and hold short of runway 8, via taxiway Alpha Alpha November Golf Hotel Hotel 5, cross runway 7, right Golf 5 Foxtrot Foxtrot Niner, cross runway 7 left Echo Niner Tango Charlie Charlie 5, Bravo Bravo 1. Contact tower on 120.9 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 8 via taxiway Alpha Alpha November Golf Hotel Hotel 5 cross runway 7 right Golf 5 Foxtrot Foxtrot Niner cross runway 7 left Echo Niner Tango Charlie Charlie 5 Bravo Bravo 1 Liberty 757.
Alright. I don't know what happened with these. They pop a breaker or something? Oops. Alright, cool. We're up and running except for this. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. One second, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, I just wanted to check. Had to use the restroom real quick. So, we did get the plane started. And now we're on our own merit here, so we can probably turn that. Well, I think you have to switch these, right? And then Is that the way, or and then that off, right? I think that's how it works. Let's release the ground power here. F2. Let's go to menu, actions, ground, release. Alright, now I think we could switch. Let's go back up. And, okay, that's off. Okay. I think that's right. What the heck is that? PT is on. Alright, now we just gotta turn that on. And that's pretty much it. I mean, turn the panel lighting on.
Phoenix ground, generic Juliet Sierra, X-ray 40 tree taxi to parking.
Oops, sorry.
Generic Juliet Sierra, X-ray 40 tree taxi to general aviation parking. Generic Juliet Sierra, X-ray 40 tree taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Echo 7 Echo Delta 6 Delta.
If you want to put in a flight plan here, we got flight directors on. Everything's set and ready to go at this point. If you wanted to set up more information here, you can put a lot of information in here. Like, for example, cost would be 20. Reserve would be 2. This you can just get. It will tell you for the fuel. That will put in the rest of the information. Your cruise altitude could be whatever you want. Let's say you just pick 18,000 feet. Execute. Limitations we don't need to get into right now. Flaps can go 5, and then percentage of what you're going to trim is 22.9. Put that in there. That will give you a trim of 5.41. So you can trim off the plane using this at 5.41. I'm not 100% sure how to use this spin wheel, to be honest with you. It never works for me, but I think there is a way to do it. I'll have to look at more tutorials about that. Either way, you can spin that out. Then it will give you V speeds if you just press on it, I believe. Oh, we want to put in a runway here. I think we need more information in order to get our V speeds. We're going to be taking off K, P, H, X, and our destination, I don't know, let's just say we're going to K, G, E, U. We're not doing any of that, but I'm just giving a little bit of a flight plan just to give you some reference and ideas. Okay, so got all the information, limitation, climb, takeoff, V speeds. Okay, so flaps are going to be set at 5, and now we need V speeds, right? Oh, it's not going to let us get V speeds. Why is the question. That is a good question. Let's find out the answer to that. First, maybe we need to put destination. Let's just say we're going to use this and route that. And activate, execute, and we'll go to depart. And we'll just say we're going to use that, and execute. And take off in. Now? See, I can't get our V speeds. Let's find out. What else are we mixing? Maybe it's because the fuel is not in. Let's go to information. FMC. No. Actions. Fuel. Fuel. Okay, position. Route. Take off. V speeds. No V speeds? I don't know why it's not giving our V speeds. Flight director's on. Flight director's on. Why will it not give us our V speeds? It's a question. I don't know why it's not going to give us our V speeds. Maybe we did something wrong. No V speed. Okay, but why?
Phoenix Ground Southwest Tree Tree for request taxi to parking. Southwest Tree Tree for taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Echo 7 Echo Delta Tree Delta Whiskey Charlie.
Reserve cost, fuel. Cost
Taxi
index.
to general aviation parking using taxiway Echo 7 Echo Delta
Limitations.
Tree Delta Whiskey Charlie Southwest Tree Tree 4.
Preference. L7. It sure is weird. That's weird. It doesn't want to give us our V speeds, huh? So you have to have this on in order to get the V speeds. Okay. Alright, we are good to go. If we wanted to take off from here, we could. As you can see, we have a crazy pattern here, which would be unnecessary, so we would have to go to legs and figure out why this ridiculous patterning is happening and fix it. Okay, so this would have to get moved down, execute, next, copy that, go back, execute. That should complete everything, huh? Okay, we can go step through. That would be our flight plan, which absolutely makes no sense, so we would never actually probably fly that course because it doesn't look like it's even correct. However, that's pretty much how you start up this plane and get it ready to go for your basic use. Alright, now that we know how to do that, we'll go ahead and shut it down. Turn off these engines here.
Phoenix ground, SkyWest Tree 260 request taxi to parking. SkyWest
Actions,
Tree 260
ground
taxi to
service,
general aviation parking using taxiway Golf 4 Cross Runway 7 right Hotel 4 Hotel Sierra Alpha Charlie.
Alright, there you have it. Let's
SkyWest Tree
go ahead
260
and shut down.
Caution, the generic on final.
I think you can connect the ground power. Service. I don't know why it's not working, but either way, let's just shut down everything here. And off. There we go. These can go off. Oh, that actually stays on. I don't think they come off. These can go off. Alright. I think that's pretty much it for the most part. Yeah, that's it. And emergency light can go off and don't. There you go. There you have it. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit different than I usually do, a flight plan. I just wanted to go over some systems and stuff like that. But nevertheless, I hope you guys been enjoying these videos. We got a lot of new aircraft to fly, so we're going to be doing that. I'm just still currently learning the systems of this new aircraft. We're going to take the 737-700 out again shortly. I do love doing flights with that. I might actually do a flight plan on... You guys let me know in the comments whether you want to see the McDouglas or a CRJ flying in the next video. But if it's up to me, I think I'm going to go with the McDouglas here. and do a bit of a flight, because I really do miss flying that plane. I love that plane. We're going to do a cold startup and a flight plan and fly the McDouglas most likely in the next video here, the McDouglas 82. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching these videos. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a blessed night. Dust of Indiga. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing, smash that thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.